Hello and welcome to my podcast, Who Even Are You? Today, I am sitting down with my good friend, new friend, Cody. Cody, who even are you?
I'm Cody. I'm just a normal person. You know, I try to be as normal as possible.
Yeah, don't we all? Tell me a little bit about yourself, Cody. Where do you come from?
Well, I grew up in a little town outside of Sand Springs. I got 5 siblings. They're
Okay.
younger than me. I'm the oldest of the family.
Same.
So, you know, I got I got a stepbrother and stepsister, and I got 2 other brothers. So
Yeah.
I got 4 other siblings, not 5.
Yeah.
But I'm just, everyday kind of person, I guess.
Yeah. And you're not homeless, but you live with your mom, correct?
Yeah.
Both your parents or just your mom?
My mom and stepdad.
My first question for you, really, is what kind of songs, would you have on a playlist to narrate the day-to-day of a homeless guy?
Of a homeless guy?
Yeah.
I don't know. That would be hard to say because I listen to a lot of music.
Yeah.
Depends on what kind of mood you're in.
Say you wake up on the best day, let's pretend today is the best day to wake up as a homeless guy. And, as good as that can be.
Probably like some classical rock or
Yeah, give me
rock.
what song? Have you heard the song "All Right" by Supergrass? Like that's kind of my song. When I wake up and that song plays in my head, it goes dun 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 dun. We are young, we get by. You know that one?
No, I don't think I know that one.
That song's so good. I'll have to show you that.
I was about to say maybe I should look it up and see.
You should, because one day you're gonna wake up after you hear this song, and you're just gonna be like, "Today's the day I buy a house," kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
I'm working towards a car first,
okay, well then we'll start. It's gonna play multiple times throughout your life, because it's just it's like the start of a movie, and you just wake up, dun 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 dun.
Just gets the beat flowing.
Yeah,
Get your.
you wake up, the drums come in, and then and you're like, holy crap, I'm gonna buy a car. Like it's today. Somehow the money
will just fall out.
You're gonna check your bank account. It might say like 2 cents, but it's gonna be somehow you're gonna get the $3,000 you need for your car.
Yeah, it's gonna have 4 zeros behind it.
Exactly. It's not gonna be 2 cents anymore. It's gonna be 4 and 4 zeros.
Yeah.
So interesting. Okay, and then so let's move on. You're wrapping up let's go to lunch. What's happening at lunch? The song that plays at lunch.
Definitely go and have a good lunch, like probably like a T-bone steak. No, that would be for dinner, huh?
You could do a T-bone steak lunch. Like a business lunch. Like if this is the day you're buying your car, you're gonna get a T-bone steak for your business lunch, where you're gonna get the $4,000.
I'm not gonna take it home with the doggy bag either.
No, you're gonna eat it all there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, T-bone steak for lunch. You've wrapped up your day, and it's been the perfect end to the perfect "All Right" by Supergrass day. And what song plays there?
We Are the Champions.
Yes. Okay. By Queen.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are the champions,
my friend. Down, 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 down. Yeah.
Right before I close my eyes, that's the last thing I hear.
Yes. And then you drive off to do whatever you do the next day.
Go buy that house.
Yes, you're going to buy the house the next day. Somehow you're going to get the $100,000 you need for the house.
Yeah.
Homelessness, pros and cons.
Well, I don't. The cons of it is you have to pretty much work with whatever you got.
Yeah.
If you don't got a whole lot, well then you don't got a whole lot of the time.
Yeah.
Some days are better than others.
Yeah. Would you say, okay, if there are pros, do you consider yourself a glass half full guy?
I think the glass is still got some room to build.
Yeah,
So it has to
there's
be-
still water in the glass.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So,
Or milk or whatever you want to pour in that glass.
milk is a bit more prosperous.
Yeah, because there's more density in it.
There's your pro right there. You got some milk in the glass.
Yeah,
And
that's a plus.
that is a plus. It's better than water.
Yeah, especially if it's chocolate milk, then that's a plus plus.
Okay, so chocolate milk. Are you you go buy it from the cart, like you do the carton of chocolate milk, or do you get a glass of milk and then you do like the dust or the
I
syrup?
like the dust.
The dust is good.
Like the Nesquik.
Absolutely.
Is it Nesquik? I think it's
Yeah, there's Nesquik.
Yeah.
There's Bosco, or there used to be Bosco.
I like Nesquik.
Yeah. I remember growing up, I would do the Hershey's, the syrup.
Yeah.
That's when,
And get it like so chocolate.
oh yeah,
It's like
there's that
poured.
layer at the bottom
Yeah.
that you got to get the spoon back out for.
Yeah.
That's good. I loved that stuff.
Or pour another half a glass of milk to get the chocolate out the bottom of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. See the extra you put in there is worth a whole nother half glass
Yeah.
of chocolate milk. And that is really, see, that's where your pro lies in homelessness. You still got chocolate left in the bottom of that glass, and you're gonna get more milk in that glass.
Yeah. Because you have more milk to put in it.
You got more milk to put in it, and that's what you're going for. Now, here's a question. Here's something I think when I'm driving, I get off the highway, and there's some
And you see someone sitting there with
the sign.
and it's called flying a sign
Yeah, flying a sign.
or flying a kite is what they call it nowadays.
Okay.
They're out there, oh, what are you gonna do? Oh, I'm just gonna go sit on the corner and fly a kite. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I've got to actually go and do something to. I'm a go getter,
Yeah.
not a go wanter.
Yeah, so there's lots of people, and I think this is what goes through my mind. It's like I genuinely love homeless people. There's some crazies out there.
Oh yeah, there's lots of crazy people out there.
Crazy people.
You don't even have to be homeless to be crazy.
No, it's true. You don't.
know.
Look at the government.
Yeah, that's a good example of them.
Exactly. They got they're basically homeless people with jobs
Yeah,
and
high-paying jobs.
high-paying jobs. They got mansions, but they're homeless in the crazy sense. So
And they live by themselves.
exactly.
I don't like
Exactly.
that.
No. So I think what goes through my mind is like if I'm going to give, they're asking anything helps, God bless, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm passing out a $20 bill and it's like, okay, are you going to spend this money on like what you need, like getting something that you need, or are you going to go buy a little bag,
Well, I'm gonna definitely go buy what I need first
Yeah. Good.
before I go buy whatever I want.
I think that's the general concern is like passing that out to like everybody.
Yeah, everyone go buy drugs with this, or you're gonna buy alcohol with this. And in reality, some of those people are like, no, I'm actually gonna go buy food for my kids, or
Yeah.
go get a new jacket, or stuff like that. I
What's
want to go put it towards my next rent bill.
what is the Here's the question, I think. The big one is how do you discern? Do you just like I pull up and I see that person. Is there a like good telltale sign? All right, this person's gonna go buy drugs with the 20 I'm about to give them.
Not to be judgmental about people or anything, but
Of course.
I would say something like depends on how they dress and how they look.
Yeah.
Because you got those straight up bums that go and live in like a cardboard box,
And they have no clothes.
yeah, and I would most likely give them more money than I would give someone that has somewhat nice clothes on. Both their shoes matches, and
Yeah.
because I've been
That's
been
the
that
person
low, too.
taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been that low too. 2 different shoes on
Yeah.
and holy shirt and holy pants.
Yeah.
At least they got something. Whenever this person over here,
Yeah.
no shoes, shorts, t-shirt, and it's snowing outside.
Yeah.
Holding up a freaking sign that's freezing their asses off, sitting on a box.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
And that obviously, you know, there's always the person. Like we could generally say at least one time a day that person's getting a buck or two.
mm-hmm. I know a guy that makes like $300 a day by just flying a site.
Really?
Yeah, and like certain parts of the
300 a day is not bad. I think that's more than I make
in a week.
Not in a week,
Well,
but like in a day. That's more than I make in a day.
Yeah.
And I have a full-time job.
Yeah, it's nuts how he does it. He's like, yeah, I'll just go over here, just fly this sign for, 2-3 hours, and look, I got my rent money, got my food money, and I got like $100 left over.
Perfect.
It's like, well, what are you gonna do with that $100? Oh, I'm gonna go get some drugs. What I'm gonna do with it? I'm like, no, you're not. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Put it towards your next rent or
save it. Like here, like that's the trap there. It's like, and I've been in this trap. I've never been homeless to some extent, but I've always had this fallback for me. To put it extremely bluntly, I grew up in a very privileged house. I've had what I need, and thank God for that, but I still have fallen into this trap where it's like, oh, I got the extra $100, and I used to be a drug addict, so like, I got the extra $100. Let's go spend that on drugs. Why? Yeah. Like it makes you think it sounds good
because to me it's all in your head.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you can stop it if you wanted.
Yeah.
Just people's like, oh no, we can't. It may make you sick.
Yeah.
It may make you feel not like you don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
But give it like 2-3 days, and it'll be fine.
2 to 3 days. I think that's kind of how I experienced. I was on coke for a while, and when I quit, my experience was, it was like a week. It was probably a week where I felt like I really needed it. And then I remember one day I was driving down the highway from maybe a job interview, and I just realized I don't want it anymore. And that's when everything changed for me. I was like, I didn't want it. And it's difficult to get to that spot where you're like, man, I want it. Yeah. I need it. But then it's like you wake up the next day after you've been through all that and gotten away for it for a couple of days, and All Right starts to play again. And you're like, okay, we can get somewhere. You're getting back up on your feet. And I don't know. Tell me what you think.
I do what I want.
Yeah.
And I imagine other people do what they want.
Yeah.
You're not going to do, and then there's some that do what they don't want to do but have to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Like no one wants to go and bust their ass and make $50 a day.
Yeah.
That would be like, to me that's like a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm gonna go work all day, I'm gonna make at least $100 a day.
Yeah.
That's.
Or you could be flying a kite.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna be flying no kite. That is one thing I will not do.
Is
go fly a sign or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I just can't bring myself to do that.
Yeah.
It's like going up and asking people for money. I can't do that either.
Yeah.
I'll sit and I'll just like whenever you.
Yeah, when we met.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to walk up to me and ask me, "Hey, you want something to eat?" Sure, why not? If you're on board.
It's food.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
I'm not gonna say no.
Yeah.
But but I got other things that I take care of. I help my family out a lot.
Yeah, of course.
Do whatever I can.
You're a family man.
I help my family and my friends out, not just my family.
Yeah.
If they got something that I can help them do, well, then I'm going to do it for them.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it is something, small, like take the trash out or,
Yeah.
I'm going to help them out as much as I can.
And that's good on you. And I think I think you can be a testament to the homeless people that are struggling with stuff. We don't know your situation. And I'm not we talked for like an hour before this, so I know a little bit about you, more than I would ask you to say on camera and put out to the internet. But like, people watching they don't know much about you, except for what you're hearing right now. And I think you're a testament to the people that, see homeless people and kind of generalize homeless people. I mean, I tend to do this. It's natural. You don't know.
Yeah.
But like,
You don't know what the next person struggles with
yeah.
until you get to know what they're struggling with.
Yeah. I mean, there's like some people have put themselves on the street based off their own decisions. And in some sense, we all have this, like we all get to that point, not in all capacities or to where you're at or anything like that. But, we all make our own decisions and get to where we're at. But like, there are some people that are genuinely trying to dig themselves out of that hole. Yeah. Like I can tell that this is you. And I think like the things that you said so far,
you're building steps to get up out of that hole.
Yeah.
And then you get to one step, and then the steps underneath you collapse and knocks you back down to that first step you just made.
Yeah.
And it's like, what's the point of trying to do it again?
Yeah. That makes sense.
You find that point and you start trying to do it
You
again.
got to build the steps again.
Yeah.
And all right starts to play.
Yeah.
You get the first step built. But like, I think like what you said about the clothes, like what people are wearing, it's like, this is helpful information for people to know. Because like, I look at you, when I met you the other day or yesterday, it's like, there was just a sense about you. It's like, I walked up to you and I kind of just knew that you were one of the good guys.
Going through it.
Yeah. But, you're going through it. Obviously, that's fine. People go through it.
I was standing on the corner with the grocery cart.
Yeah.
Well, not on the corner, but
Yeah.
with an empty grocery cart, just playing on my phone.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to, sure, okay.
Yeah.
At first, I thought you were gonna be, like I said yesterday. I thought you were gonna be one that, hey, try to push God on me and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
and as I said,
yeah,
I am a Christian man. Like
yeah.
I love the Lord, and you are
yeah.
To the people that think that they should do that, sometimes you should. I think knowing God, in my relationship with God, I know that God calls us to do stuff like that from time to time.
Be a
That's
fisherman of men.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes people take it too far, and it's like sometimes you might not want to hear that right now because generally your situation might suck so bad that I didn't know this about you at the time, but like your situation might suck so bad you don't want to know about God because you might be asking, where is God?
Yeah. Where is he at right now? Why isn't he doing this for me now? Or what,
Yeah.
Why couldn't he help me get this done on time? Or,
yeah. And this is as much as I want to go into Christianity right now because I genuinely just want to talk to you. But like, I think sometimes the best way to show people love of God, Christ, Jesus, is by, going up to you and asking if you want something to eat and just loving you.
Yeah. Just showing that there's people out there that do care about others.
Yeah.
And not just people out there that stop to nose, like make it seem like their poop don't stink or, whatever. Yeah. We all know that their poop probably smells the same as ours. Just different ingredients.
That's incredible. What a way to put that. I think if it was me, I'd be like, what I can see is like people come up to you and be like, Jesus loves you. Good luck.
Yeah.
And
they just walk off. It's like, well, I know Jesus loves me, but what else you got for me about Jesus?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So Cody, what's it like to just be a taker?
I don't really know what it's like to be just a taker because I've never been just a taker.
Yeah.
I've always tried to help others with whatever I got. If I got something that they could use better than what I can use it for, I'm gonna let them have it. Yeah.
So that takes me to my next question. What are you doing to give back?
Well, I help out around where I stay at.
Yeah.
I'll go and pick up trash, or the owners will call me up, be like, "Hey, can you go and help the maintenance man do this?" Or
the
maintenance man himself will come up and ask me, "Hey, will you come help me rewire this light bulb?"
Yeah.
Or go and help me with whatever it is that need. And of course, and everyone knows that. Everyone knows that I'll give back whenever I can and if I can.
Cody's the king of the castle
I wish.
at the what are you saying?
It's called the Southern Comfort.
Cody is the king of the castle at the Southern Comfort.
And I thought that was a liquor. Southern Comfort.
Yeah,
It is a liquor.
It's got to be. That
Yeah,
has
it's a
to be
whiskey.
some sort of whiskey.
It's a whiskey. It is.
Absolutely.
It's like wild turkey.
That isn't that Matthew McConaughey's thing, the wild turkey. But
Yeah.
I mean, Southern Comfort. If it's not a whiskey already, somebody please make that a whiskey, because it's right there. You're
Yeah.
right there. Are homeless people afraid of other homeless people?
Of course they are. I mean, there's always that person that's always crazier than you are, and they're not afraid to show it. Unlike you are.
Yeah,
I think everyone's crazy.
yeah.
All right. First of all, everyone has their own.
I am insane.
Yeah, everyone has their own little tick or whatever that the other person might think's crazy or,
Yeah.
But it's how you deal with that crazy. For this world to look at you like, oh, this guy is crazy. He needs to be in a nut house.
The tweakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some regular tweakers out there too that you wouldn't even think that they're tweakers, and then come to find out, oh yeah, they're freaking
Bro's tweaking.
yeah, like
He's got the sound in his head. Just the voices are talking again.
Did you see that guy? And you're like, what guy? That one that's over there behind that tree. Look at him, he's in the tree now, and there's no one there. It's just the tree's moving in a certain way. It makes it look like there's someone in the tree.
Insane. That's crazy. Because then you see the people that are walking around like,
Yeah. Oh, I seen one of them yesterday. Like he was like doing like burpees almost, like falling on his face and like getting up and jumping as far as with his arms up in the air and everything.
Insane.
I walked up on him. He was laying down on his back, just out of breath. I was like, "Hey man, are you okay? You good?" He like jumped up, like sat up real quick. He's like, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good." So I helped him up, and then next thing you know, I turn around and look at him again, and there he is again, laying on the ground again. I'm like, bro, you sure you don't want me to call you an ambulance? It looks like you're
in a bad way.
Yeah. And by this time, he's, sweating. It was pretty chilly outside yesterday, right?
And he's sweating.
He's sweating, sweating through his shirt, leaving an imprint on the ground.
Oh,
Sweat,
my goodness.
Like he was working out hardcore. And he's like, no, I'm fine, man. I'm fine. I promise you, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I don't need no ambulance.
I think you do.
Okay, that's whenever his friends told him, come on, let's go.
Yeah.
I didn't know any of them.
Yeah. They're just passerbys.
Yeah, the one-nighters.
Oh, yeah. I get it. Those are the people that when somebody talks about homeless people, that's kind of where everybody's mind goes. And it's like, no, hold on. There are some pretty, there might be some messed up people out there.
Yeah.
We're all messed up.
Yeah.
But there are
In our own
some,
little ways.
yeah. But there are some people that are, watch out for them.
Yeah.
You don't know what they're,
Like, they'll go set your tents on fire and then sit there and watch it roast marshmallows.
has that happened?
Not to me, but to other friends it has.
And they're just roasting marshmallows on your,
Yeah,
on your tent?
Oh, yeah, looks good. Yeah, I was like, and you didn't do anything to them? If I come home to my tent being burnt down, them sitting there roasting marshmallows, well, they're going to get something other than marshmallow in their mouth. It's going to be like, here, eat the marshmallow and the stick.
Crazy. What a world.
Be like a roasted pig, the one that you roast
over your
fire.
tent. Yeah. You're just rotating them. Just rotating them. What are some of your what are some of your goals?
Some of my goals. Well, I want my kids back in my life.
Yeah.
I miss them a lot.
Yeah.
And I want them back in my life, and I want to get back on track with, another job and
Yeah.
things like that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
right now, I'm just taking it step by step.
yeah. You're doing good, buddy. I think there's not too many people out there like you. You're a huge minority. And I think out of all those people, you are one of the people that I have seen in the 2 days that I've known you do the most work to get back on the right track. And not many people have the strength to do that. Cody, I it has been an honor getting to talk to you and get to know you. And obviously, I've got your phone number now. We're going to stay in touch.
Definitely.
And I mean, I work right around the QT that you hang at. So, I mean, I'll see you around. But it has been such a pleasure to talk to you and have you on
Had a good time myself.
Good. The first episode.
Got away from the
Get away from the noise. Yeah.
all that clutter, and all my friends were like, "Hey, where you going?" Well,
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well, got a podcast I want to go do, I guess." And
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, well, that don't sound fun at all." It's like, well, it kind of does a little bit. Depends on what we're talking about. They're like, they're probably gonna be talking about you. It's like, yeah, it probably is, but what is there not to like about me?
Absolutely.
You know?
Cody's a good guy. And you know what? If some idiot is drunk,
On good days, I'm a good day. No.
on the good days, every Tuesday.
Yeah.
But somebody's driving down the street and they want to make judgments about you. I don't know you.
No.
But I know you're a good guy, and you do.
Yeah, I'm a 35-year-old that's on a 20-inch all-grown bicycle.
Yeah.
That the first thing that comes to their mind is, oh, this guy does drugs. Look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's gonna steal because he's got a backpack on.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Absolutely.
I got a backpack on because it's got stuff in it that I need for my bike ride or whatever.
Yeah, I got to get somewhere.
Yeah. Or I'm carrying other things in my bag, like groceries. And this just happens to be one of the spots that I need to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we keep an eye on him anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to watch.
Like I went to Dollar General just the other day, and I was getting, what was it I was getting? Some trash bags and some other, just utensils and stuff. And I had like the cashiers and stuff were like right on me. Every aisle I went on, they would come and be on the end of the aisle, act like they're doing something.
Yeah, they got to restock.
Yeah.
The shelves are full.
Yeah.
And they're
It's
just like
just watch. It's like, I'm not gonna steal anything from you. It's all right.
Yeah. I'm an honest man.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Sometimes I might steal a candy bar, but not from you. No.
Yeah. That's only at QT's, guys. Yeah. Come on.
And not by the one by my house either.
Exactly. Get serious. It's only 3 miles away that I do that at. Yeah. Come on. No.
I don't steal candy bars from QT either. No.
Yeah. That
Walmart.
For legal Oh goodness. For legal purposes, that was a joke.
All jokes.
Yeah. Police, please don't come hunting for Cody because I know he doesn't steal. He's a good guy. Anyway, Cody, it has been the biggest pleasure to have you. I so appreciate your time, and I'd love to, in a couple months or something, get you back on the show, and we'll
definitely see.
We'll do a check-in.
Progressed.
Yeah, absolutely. Because in that time, we're gonna get you a job, we're gonna get you a car.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get you on the steps of the house, and at the end of that day, or the beginning of that day, All Right's gonna be playing. Dun 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 dun. So it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it will be.
All right, buddy. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Good talking to you.